What's going on, you guys? Paul here with Paul's Performance, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have a special one, as always. We're going to be putting in a gear reduction starter into this 7.3 Powerstroke. Some of you already know why we'd be doing this. Others would say, well, why? Gear reduction starter is supposed to turn over faster than what the OEM starter would. And on this truck, the starter's been in here for a while, so it's starting to get a little bit weaker, but it still works. He's wanting it to crank up a little bit faster, especially in the cold weather. As you diesel guys know, they tend not to start as quickly in cold weather. We found XDP has a gear reduction fast starter for these 7.3s, and we're gonna try it out. I've never put an XDP starter on here at my shop. I have bought parts from them, and it's been good so far. And like I said, I've read good reviews on this starter, so we're gonna give it a shot. So let's get into the shop and open it up and see what we got. We're gonna take the starter out of the box and see what all we got, kind of show you guys how much it costs. Here is the actual invoice from XDP. The total was $323.40. So that's how much I paid for it. Prices can change, but exactly how much I paid for it shipped here straight to the shop. Come in a little bit bigger box. I already have it removed. It's still enclosed. Packaging is packaging. It does say made in the USA, so that's impressive. Did not pay that any mind as far as in the description. It says it'll fit 94 through 2003. I did. This one has the wrinkled black paint on it, or is supposed to have that. Let's get her opened up and see what she looks like. Got a install guide. Won't be needing that. We don't read directions out here. Very nice packaging. Oh, she's heavy, but she's good looking. Does have the black wrinkle paint on it, I'll say that. It feels like bed liner spray. I guess that's the same thing, whatever. So we got some new bolts here, I'd assume, and we got a plate. Everything looks to be here, so I guess I'll give you a little background story while we're doing this. This particular customer has a 7.3 with almost 400,000 miles on it. Pretty sure the starter is original. I know it's a Ford starter. Pretty sure it's original. It's starting to get weak, and he's starting to say it kind of struggles a little bit in the cold. We put glow plugs in it and stuff. It does tend to turn over a little slower than I've seen other 7.3s, and I preach about getting faster starters. I'm a 6.0 guy. On my 6.0, I have a 6.4 starter. It turns over and starts up so much faster, and I love it. I love when they turn over and crank faster. So I told him they make gear reduction, which is what this is, gear reduction starters. We're gonna throw it on there, and we're gonna see if it helps with his hard starts that he has. Not really hard starts, just cranking up a little bit faster, especially in the cold weather. You know, the faster the truck turns over, the faster it builds compression. We're hoping that'll help him out a little bit, you know, as far as him getting his truck started. So I'm gonna get this thrown on there. I'm not gonna really show you guys how to throw it on there, and then we're gonna kind of do a review before and after. So first thing we're gonna do though is we're gonna go out there and crank the truck up now so you guys can see how it starts up with just the normal starter, and then we'll do it after, and I'll show you what this one does. And hopefully, I've never put on one of these XDP starters, it will be faster than the original. So we finna see. So let's get over there. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys what the truck is turning over like now, which, like I said, for those of you guys who have a stock starter, it should be about the same. Like I said, this one does have quite a bit of miles on it, so it may be a little slower. For some of you guys, it may even be faster than what you got. So I'm gonna turn this over and show you guys what it's turning over like before, so we can get a little before and after. And then, like I said, we'll do the exact same thing once we get the XDP. Hopefully, it's gonna turn over way faster and be a easily noticeable difference, and it won't just be like, I can't really tell. So let's get this thing turned over and show you what it's like before. All right, let's get this thing changed. All right, guys, so I don't know if you can tell by the looks of my hands, but we got the starter off. We have it sitting here right beside the new XDP starter, and I'm gonna show you guys, they do look a little different. For those of you guys who are putting one in, you might get a little worried and be like, well, daggone, this is the wrong starter. That's not the case, which is how it is usually when you buy high performance or, you know, faster starter. They're probably gonna look different. But if you look at the comparison, as you can see, the original one, a little bit longer. This motor is a little bit bigger, but it's not as long as this one. Like I said, the solenoid looks different. Obviously that one's painted. The other difference that you're gonna notice, beside these side by side, the original starter does not have any sort of bracket, whereas this one has this removable flange. One thing about this flange, when you pull it off, if you notice how far from the mounting surface this is, and this one doesn't have that length, so that's what this flange is for. So this flange needs to go on the truck with you. If you put them up, take the starters and put them up to this flange, you can see that the depth of this is about the same, whereas if you take this one off and you mounted it without the flange, as you can see, it would stick way too far into the housing. So like I said, this needs to stay on there. There's just a little comparison. Like I said, they look a little different. They should. This one's supposed to perform differently. XDP also sends you a test report. I just found this in the box. It's a test report for this exact starter, where I assume they tested at the manufacturer, and it actually has the model down as a Denso starter, which is a huge plus. Denso makes really, really good parts, a lot of OEM starters and alternators, all different types of stuff, and I love a Denso starter. Pretty much anything Denso is good, because like that's an OEM manufacturer, so that's a good sign that they have anything to do with this starter. That means it might actually last. So it's got all types of information on here, what kind of voltage they had, current, speed of this starter. So we finna see. Let's get this thing back on the truck and see if it turns. Oh, and one more tip. Before you put this new starter on, make sure you clean your connections at the starter. I actually put an engine in this not too long ago, and I put all new connections on it, but I'm still gonna clean them up. I know not everybody has one of these. A wire brush will be fine, whatever you have. This thing just works great, so why not? But yeah, just make sure you clean your connections. Obviously the starter connections are gonna be brand new, but you might have a lot of corrosion on your connector, so clean those up before you hook it up to this new starter. It'll make your life a lot better. All right, guys, so after about 30 minutes of fighting the old starter in, we got the new starter installed. And like I said, as you guys seen, or those of you guys who are putting one on, you've noticed the starter was a little different. It did come with new bolts, or longer, because it had that little flange adapter on it. So we put the new bolts on. The only thing I did notice that was a little different is the top bolt, which on any starter, when there's a bolt that's hidden up top, it's usually very hard to get to, but I did notice since the motor's a little bigger and the solenoid's bigger, it's a lot harder to get a socket straight on even with an extension. So at least for the first part of the threading process, once the bolt threaded in closer to the starter flange, I was able to get a shallow socket to go in with the wobble socket. But I had to start it with this special tool right here, which is a very cheap 15mm wrench that I sawed into this open end. That way I could work it up. So we did end up getting it on there though. We got it bolted up. Like I said, a little difference in the connections as well, but nothing too complicated. You guys will see that during the installation. So now let's get outside and see if it made any difference. So let's go outside. All right, guys, so as you can see, it did make a noticeable difference. I noticed right away. For those of you guys who have one or have installed one, I'm sure you noticed it. If not, or if you did, like I said, leave some comments down on what your first thoughts were. But to be honest, I noticed right away, at least for this particular truck, that it's a whole lot faster. As you can see, the truck is no longer here. The customer has come and got it. He was very excited. As soon as I hit the key switch for him, I mean, I seen his face light up, so I know he noticed a difference. We're gonna see, I told him to let me know how it does for him as far as longevity and how it's gonna do once we start to get into this colder weather. So I guess we'll see, but as far as first impressions, it did make a difference. It is faster, it installed well, seemed of good quality. Do I, at Powerstroke Performance, think that starter upgrade is worth it? As of right now, yeah. I mean, I do. I'm not sure how the longevity of it is, but it is a Denso starter, and it's made in the USA, so I think it's gonna last just as long as the OEM. But I guess we'll see, time will tell, but I do think it was worth the upgrade, because even if it doesn't help his starting to be any faster, which it really doesn't have a choice because it is turning over faster, I do think it's a heck of an upgrade for pretty much any vehicle. I don't know if you're like me, I like my stuff to start up as fast as possible. I do think that was a good upgrade for a 7.3, so you guys should check it out. I'll make sure I leave a link in the description to XDP. I'm not sponsored by them, so like I said, it doesn't matter which link you use, but I will leave one, that way you guys can find it a little easier. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.